retired internationally, but to hear it one more time, yeah, it was pretty emotional.
Yeah, and then it felt like a very Portland game. It was raining, there was almost a sold out crowd. You scored. Have you had any time to reflect at all, or like, yeah, what this match felt like?
Not really reflect, but yes, it was all Portland tonight. I mean, with the rain, the cold, the fans, and then the performance we had, especially in the first half. Yeah, it felt like the team from a couple years ago, and yeah, it was pretty special. And it's a tough place to play for the opposition when we're rolling like that and we have the crowd behind us.
We've had Kurt Ward up here for every single press conference tonight, holding a dog, and I'm wondering if Charlie has anything to add to the thoughts.
Charlie probably doesn't care and just wants me home. Yeah, she's probably ready for me to be done playing so I can spend more time with her, but we keep going.
Just take me through the goal and what it felt like to score here on the mat.
Jesus. Yeah, I mean, obviously so good to have her back. Did her magic. And yeah, the ball just fell to me, and I thought I should take a touch, and yeah, just watch the keeper dive away. Just, I don't know, in front of the goal. I find myself being composed, and then to celebrate and just take it all in. Yeah, it's a moment I'll never forget. I thought maybe against Orlando, maybe that was the last home game goal I would score, but there's one more to go.
And just how did it feel hearing that ovation when you got subbed out?
Yeah, I mean, that's probably one of the loudest I've ever heard this stadium. And just, I tried to take it in. It's hard in the moment, but just to look around, and I mean, these fans are absolutely incredible. They're what make this city, this club so special, and to share that moment with them. Yeah, it's definitely a moment I will never forget.
Before the game, outside the stadium, we talked to dozens of fans who flew or drove down from Canada, probably hundreds or thousands in the crowd at Providence Park, and they all gave the message of profound thanks and influence that you've given the game. What's the message you want to send to those 1,000 Canadians that came to Providence Park tonight?
No, I mean, just like a thank you right back at them. I mean, the fans here in Portland, the fans in Canada, I mean, they're special, they're incredible. It seems every home game there's like a group of them coming down from Vancouver to watch, or even if we're on the East Coast, people from Toronto are coming. It's great to see the impact that this game is having across Canada, and you know, especially with the new league forming, it's only going to grow. And yeah, hopefully myself, my teammates, we've inspired the next group of superstars.
I think you certainly inspired Morgan. She said you called her stupid for crying on the sideline when you saw her after the game.
That sounds about right.
Who were the most emotional, and who kind of kept Christine Sinclair like?
Honestly, like, I was proud of the team. We kept it together tonight. Soph lost it a little bit on air after the game. I'm sure she's not thrilled about that. But no, I think we kept it together. And obviously knowing that our season is continuing helps. So we're all in a great mood. We're going to enjoy this victory and then get ready for the playoffs. I think, at least for me, when it's done, that's when it'll hit me, you know?
As you just mentioned, you guys are preparing for playoffs. You're a player who has been there many times before. What do you think is the job of this particular crew in taking kind of this upswing and keeping that going without, you know, going over the edge of momentum with this group?
Yeah, I think it's, you know, taking the things we did well tonight and building upon them. I mean, obviously it helps to have pretty much our roster healthy again, you know, to have Soph back, to have Hina back, to have Weaver back. It just makes us better. But yeah, I mean, we're not a group that's going to get too high just because we won a game. But this team has the ability to get on a roll. We showed that earlier in the season. And I think on the road, yeah, it's tough to win on the road in this league. We have no idea where we're going. We'll have to wait through the weekend to see that. But we'll be ready. I mean, we've got a group that's been there before, so we'll be ready.
You mentioned that it hasn't really hit you. Are there any sort of feelings of finality for you tonight, or is that not really?
I mean, of course, like walking off the pitch, knowing that, I'll never set foot on it again, playing soccer, like with the crowd, things like that. Seeing my family after the game, that was emotional for me. But, yeah, I think it'll hit me when I'm done and it's all over. And preseason starts for this group next year or something like that, or the first home game, that's when it'll hit me.
Knowing you'll probably be a Thorns fan for life, and the players who will take over the mantle of goal scoring from you will likely be Sophia and Morgan, who scored tonight. Just how do you feel about the future of this team and what those players can do, having seen them grow the years you've played with them here?
Well, I mean, I think they're obviously incredible soccer players, Soph being one of the best in the world, and she's proven that, she can score in this league almost at will. And then Weaver, it's been amazing to see her growth and development from when she was a rookie. She's always been able to score, but now she's just a complete soccer player. And I have absolutely loved sharing the pitch with the two of them. That might have been like the first time this year that the three of us have played because of injuries and stuff. Yeah, it was like the good old days.
And then you do have to wait because the games are all different days this weekend. Last year we had decision day, which was all the games at once. Do you kind of prefer that, or do you prefer kind of the spread out of games?
Yeah, I definitely prefer a decision day, especially with this coming right after an international window, and obviously our team got hit hard. I mean, we had a group of players literally get back yesterday, and so I think that's a tough ask from the league to ask players coming back from Europe or coming, to play 24 hours later. So I would love to have seen all the games been played on a Sunday so that all teams have a chance to field their strongest lineup. I think it's something that, should be looked at in the future, especially coming off an international window. You can't play on a Friday night.
That's all we have time for. Thank you very much. I really
Thanks.
appreciate it.